They are underway. The Outlaws are green. Immediately away, you see the rest of the field. Curtis is at 1, 3. Wall in pursuit of the 15. The 3-pass wall line coming in. Curtis. And here comes Lee. Here comes Ben. Around on the 37 of Jesse. The 4 Tony's right there at the long line. Curtis. 7 on a wall. 7 like he is. Some call the crossover. Others, the intersection is here we go. Battle for the lead, side by side. Through the corner, wall. Here comes Ben. No one to get on the inside. Austin and Ben coming down to the third. Wall up the high side here from the battle corner. And we're trying to make it work. They were playing side by side. As the left hand coming to the intersection once again. Boy, in front of them. Hoping to play a role here a little bit. Ball on the inside to the right-hander. On the outside remains Ben. Here, sticking with it. He's going right there. They come across the building there. Damage at the line. Wall. Key time. Made his way out here. Mark and Austin. Peter in full control. Gets on the 1-3 event here. Interception once again. We saw that here. Very high. Everyone's waiting. They'll roll on through the right handle. Green, green, green. Corner, and there's number 23. Trying to hold on. Meanwhile, Durham elbows out, making his way to the field. And Sonny looking to the high side, trying to find a way past the 23 event in the battle for the lead. And Miller gets in here. Burnett on the inside line. Speed from then down the number. Stay down. The 13. First one of these. Eddie Van Meter will lead him here. Here comes Ben, and we are underway. Ben looks low, gonna drop out as here goes Jeremy Wall to the inside of Austin Tunney. Contact between the two of them, perhaps. The battle for fourth. Wall sticking right there to the low side. Contact between the two. Jesse now entering the mix. Austin and Jeremy Wall involved. Loose for the 57. The Outlaw slides up, and Jeremy Wall back to fourth. And once again when they come back through. Right there to the low side against Austin Tunney. Wall is there. Not able to make it stick for now. Austin Tunney back to fourth. Jeremy Wall back to fifth. Jesse Tunney, Ryan Clark, Chris Curtis all would love to get up into the top five. Mark on the inside. Ben on the high. Mark makes the pass. And now only one car between him and adding another notch to his cap. Van Meter stands between Mark Tunney and $10,000 with 10 laps to go. Talked to the driver of the 72 yesterday. He talked about how important it is. Contact into the Uke tire goes the 51. Jeremy Wall involved in an incident with Ryan Clark. This is one of the most stacked fields you could ask for. Green is out. Mark is not going to let Eddie Van Meter get away. Meanwhile, Wall, Jesse, and Austin Tunney all real close together, coming on through. A little bit of bounce between the groups. You see your top three keeping it close. Here comes Ben. Ben in the number 5, trying to work the high side against the 3T. Not going to work for now, but Van Meter now knows Mark and Ben both mean business as they come across. Hector shoots out sparks as he comes through the left. Meanwhile, out front, Van Meter has pressure. Mark Tunney for the lead, side by side out of the right. He falls back this time. Austin looking around for third. It'll be 5 to go when they make it back to the line. It's all come down to this. Mark looking high, applying all the pressure. He knows a trick or two. The driver of the 3T, one of the most decorated in the business, being chased by his relatives who are few who can compare. Mark trying a different route, keeping a lot of speed, rolling fast up the high side. Side by side, Mark not able to make it stick. 3 more. The 3 going to try it again, going to the top. Not going to find immediate success, while the 71 of Holton pulls a little bit to the side. Pressure from Mark. He's right there on the back bumper of Van Meter. They're coming back behind Keenan. This time by, they will look and they will see it. 1 more lap around the 8. Eddie Van Meter staring destiny in the eyes. The 23 car has one of the best behind him and one of the best behind that. Here comes Mark Tunney. Makes the move. Not able to make it stick in the left. Here he comes for the right. It'll come down to the final corner. Mark on the low side. Here they come out of the right. To the line. It's going to be close, but it will be Eddie Van Meter. Well, Eddie, coming into tonight, there'd only ever been 2 winners of the Rumble in the Rockies. And exiting tonight, that does not change. How's it feel to win this twice?
Man, it feels awesome. I tell you what, this place is an awesome place to race. Fans are great. It's nice to race in front of a packed house like this. All these tiny guys, man, they're the best in the business. And Mark was a little bit better than I was getting in, so knew I had to protect the bottom there. But we held it off and came out.
You held your line, you kept your composure. How do you do that when you got so much talent, so much success staring you right there in the rear view?
Well, first of all, God gives us the blessings to do this. And my lovely wife, she lets us do this. But when you're racing with them tiny guys, you know that they're going to run you clean. You don't have to worry about getting knocked down the way or anything like that. So, my hat's off to Mark and Ben and all them guys. They are truly the best in the business.
Who helped to get this number 23 out here to Colorado?
Yeah, I got to thank car owner Eric Hester. Again, I got to thank my wife, Brian Glaze, John Cosby, Steve Frost, Debbie Spalding, Stevie, Pat Pierce, all them guys. They decided to put this thing together and come out here and see what we could do and try to make it a two-time winner.
Well, that you did, and I can say a lot of words. I can talk a lot about it, but I'm sure this speaks for itself. $10,000, Eddie Van Meter.